Hello Power Automators. In this video I am going to show you how you can quickly build a web-based file upload tool using Power Automate. I am going to start at the end and show you what it does before moving on, and then you can see if you'd like to build it yourself. So we have here a SharePoint document library with no files in it, and here we've got a public facing HTML, static HTML page. And I can just take images from here. So I can take this like, come over to here, and it'll appear there any second. There it is, like.png. And then I can do multiple files. So I'll do the subscribe button and the notification bell. And they will come in as well. And I can also specify certain file types that will not work. So here I've got an exe file, but it's too big. So I set the maximum file size to 10 meg. Here I've got another exe file, which is small, and it's showing file type not allowed. So it's dead easy to use. So you could use this to transfer files from customers or partners into your own SharePoint environment quite easily. I'm just going to build the flows from scratch to show you how that works. So we need to build the server component first. Now this is triggered on when a HTTP request is received. And for the server, we need to specify the method as post. Now, there are a whole bunch of steps here, but what you can do is go to my blog, and you can go to the table of contents, and you can do server-side, code, and implementation. And just copy this here, which is a scope. Go to new step, my clipboard, press Ctrl V, paste it in, and then you just need to modify the site address and the document library. Yeah, site address and document library. Here in unsafe file types, this is an array that specifies which file types are not allowed. And then we move into a filter to make sure that that unwanted file type hasn't been uploaded. Then we go into condition, and if the length of that filter is 0, then it was a safe file and we can create the file. Then we go into the response, which is either a 200, HTTP 200, which is success, or a 403 for access denied. And then in the body, there's just a condition that says either file upload successful or file type not allowed. And that is the message that gets returned to the browser. So once you've pasted that in, just press save. And then what you need to do, just wait for that save to complete. We need this URL here, because this is going to be the URL for the server side, for the client side. So once you have generated this server part, how you go about doing this part is up to you. So I've put it as a static HTML on my blog, but we can also generate the client-facing part through Flow. So we've got our server there. So I'm going to create a client one now. Again, it's going to be when a HTTP request is received. But this time, it's going to use the get method. So again, you go back to my blog, go back to the index, and then there's the instructions there, the code for a static HTML page. We're going to go for create a Power Automate flow. We're going to copy that. Go back to here, my clipboard, Ctrl V, Paste that in. Now here you need to modify the settings. This header text controls what is shown here. Then you paste in our new URL, which I'm going to do now. Oops, don't want that. There's the new URL, the thumbnail height and the thumbnail width and the max file size. So this time I'll set that to 15. Then we have the HTML that's going to be returned to the client with our dynamic content in it for the URL and the other settings. And that is basically it. Then the response back to the client is the output of the HTML. So if we save that now, and we get the URL from here, we should be able to go to a new browser window, paste, and then we have got this all ready to go. So if I come here and delete these, I should be able to go back to this window if I make it a bit smaller, get those 3 images, drop them on, come over to here, and they should come on. And there they are. So that's a super quick flow to build if you just paste in the scope actions. And it might be useful as a method of just allowing customers or partners to upload files quickly. And then you could start a new flow when a file is uploaded to here. So you could use the SharePoint when a file is created action to trigger a notification or add it to your Teams environment. So let me know in the comments what you think of that. It's quite a nice use of the when a HTTP request is received action, and it is really easy for you to build. So see you in the next video. Good luck. Bye bye.